Hi, I'm Laura. I share my experiences from my home state of Oklahoma and beyond. My videos are about road trips, history, food, and haunted places. You can check out a variety of travel guides at goromy.com. Now let's go to Kentucky. Waverly Hills Sanatorium in Louisville, Kentucky is often referred to as one of the most haunted places in America, if not the world, depending on who you ask. Waverly Hills opened originally on July 26, 1910 as a two-story wooden structure built to house 50 patients. By October 1926, the hospital had expanded to the building that you currently see that housed 400 patients. Patient regimen consisted of lots of sunshine, fresh air, and a nutritious diet. Tuberculosis is a bacterial disease that attacks the lungs. Painful experimental procedures were often conducted on patients in hopes of eliminating the disease. Many people did not survive. Discreetly removing patients that passed away through the body chute or death tunnel, as some call it. Removing those who perished in secret aimed to keep morale high among those still battling the disease. Waverly Hills Sanatorium closed in 1961. The following year it opened as Woodhaven Geriatric Center until 1982, when the state of Kentucky closed the facility due to patient neglect. Locations associated with so much suffering and loss of life are notoriously spooky. But over the years, countless stories have emerged at Waverly Hills, including shadow people, ghostly children playing, unexplained slamming doors, and phantom footsteps. There's even been sightings of a mysterious man floating about the corridors. Waverly Hills is available for daytime tours, public and private paranormal investigations to help fund the preservation efforts for the building. Waverly Hills has been placed on the National Register of Historic Places. Paranormal enthusiasts flock to the location, but it is perfect for those who appreciate history, admire beautiful architecture, and seek out photography opportunities. While in Louisville, make plans to visit Cave Hill Cemetery. The grounds are absolutely beautiful, and it is the final resting place for several notable people. Two of the best-known graves are Colonel Harlan Sanders, who started Kentucky Fried Chicken, and one of the world's greatest boxers, Muhammad Ali. Keep your ears and eyes open as you might see balls of light floating around through the cemetery, or you may hear phantom footsteps when you turn around there's no one there. Guided walking and wagon tours are available at various times throughout the year. Costs range from $15 to $35 per person. The cemetery is free to visit from 8 a.m. to 4:45 p.m. daily. Even if you're not particularly fond of cemeteries, it's a nice place to get fresh air, exercise, and see interesting gravestones. Before you leave Louisville, you must try Big Bad Breakfast. That cathead chicken biscuit is amazing. Our next stop takes us to Wilder, Kentucky. 3 miles outside of Cincinnati, you'll find Bobby Mackey's. On the surface, it's a normal honky tonk bar fueled by booze, live music, and good times. The property has a colorful past. In 1850, a large slaughterhouse and meat packing facility was built to serve northwestern Kentucky and Cincinnati, Ohio. In the lowest part of the building, a well was dug that contained waste from the slaughtered animals. Some researchers have speculated that after the slaughterhouse closed in the 1890s, satanic cult activity took place in the building around the well. The slaughterhouse was demolished in the early part of the 20th century, and the lot sat vacant until the 1920s, when the current building was constructed to house a casino, nightclub, and speakeasy during Prohibition. Mobsters from nearby Cincinnati would frequent the establishment. The Latin Quarter nightclub occupied the premise in the 1950s. A dance hall girl and daughter of the nightclub owner named Johanna, who is said to have worn perfume that smelled like roses, fell in love with a singer named Robert Randall. He performed there at the club. Johanna got pregnant and planned to run away with her love, but her father did not approve of the romance. The owner reached out to his criminal connections and had Robert murdered. When Johanna discovered what had happened, she poisoned her father and took her own life in the basement. In my personal experience, I felt the dressing rooms in the basement was one of the creepiest areas of the building. In 1978, a young country singer named Bobby Mackey bought the building, turning it into the live music venue and tavern it is today. There are many rumors of his club being haunted. However, Bobby Mackey himself is a skeptic. Bobby doesn't doubt the word of family members, employees, and patrons who have all experienced strange happenings on site. A former caretaker lived in the upstairs apartment, claimed to have been demonically possessed by evil spirits. Bobby's own wife claims to have been overcome by the scent of roses in the basement and pushed down the stairs by an unseen force. Another club employee has seen an angry man behind the bar and a spirit who called herself Johanna speak to the man behind the bar and leave the scent of roses when she disappeared. As for me, the only thing that happened on site when I was there, I had went in the bathroom stall, and when I came out, the water was running at full force. That's also a complaint employees have at the end of the night when they close up. They'll go back in and look one last time to make sure there are no customers inside, and the water faucets will be turned on completely. Many people think Bobby Mackey's is evil and cursed. Others think it's just a place to have a good time on Friday and Saturday nights. Go for a visit, pick up a souvenir t-shirt, and make up your own mind if you dare.